What's going on, guys? It's Boss Han here. I'm back with another video. Originally, I was gonna make a video about my dad getting shot in the neck by a BB gun because he was ding dong ditching. However, I haven't told my dad if he can tell me that story, but I'll tell you guys that video tomorrow. But today, I want to be telling you guys a story about my grumpiest neighbor I have ever seen in my life. And well, buckle your seatbelts because you're in for a ride for this one. So basically, back when I was in the 3rd grade, I think, I had this grumpy old man, which we would call him the grumpy old man, because the thing is about this guy is that this neighbor would constantly be annoying, but not annoying, but he was grumpy all the time. So basically, if you would see him in public, he would always, complain about everything and how everything is not what it's supposed to be. But if you don't know about stuff, is that life is supposed to be challenging, because if there was no challenge, then this world would be boring quickly already. However, the thing is that kids don't understand that, because there's a lot to do until you finish it. And the first time I met this guy is when he just moved in about a few months ago, and I thought it was gonna be a nice neighbor, just like the other neighbors I used to have every single day. That I hang out with every single day, because if you guys don't know, I live in an apartment complex, and because of that, I have a bunch of neighbors that I can basically go to. I can go to sorry, my bad, I'm not editing it out. I can go and see other neighbors. We can greet each other. Maybe, eat some cookies that your mom have baked in the oven for you. However, instead of this neighbor being like a nice, lovely grandpa, instead of this guy being he was one of those people that would always complain about everything. And I mean everything. Like, for example, if the internet didn't work, the guy would be like, "Oh, come on, why doesn't this internet work?" However, one of the most annoying things that this guy would do to us is that sometimes he would play very loud music down above us, because he lives right above, not above us, but he lives below us, because we live in apartment complex. Oh my god, I can't speak once again from the other video where I couldn't speak. But anyways, because we live in an apartment complex, this apartment complex, oh my god, why can't I speak? This apartment complex had at least 4 floors. 4 levels. I basically said the same thing, but basically, the grumpy old man, we're gonna call him. That's not his real name, but I'm just using this name as the guy because it suits him well, because that's what the thumbnail is called. Basically, he lives on the 1st floor, and we live on the 2nd floor, because on the 2nd floor is where they had them all, basically every single room, and the max rooms you can get is at least 4 bedrooms. And so when we hear that, it was just really annoying, because we would lose focus every single time, because when he would play that music, I would lose focus on the game, because I would have to hear this constant noise, well, basically constant noise that sounds like someone was blowing into a whistle very loud, that's non-stop. However, because this is an apartment complex, and also because I was just a little kid, I was about 10 years old at the time, I was trying to beat Handsome Jack off the 360 in Borderlands, but there's absolutely nothing I could do, because I was just still a kid. However, I would sometimes tell my mom this, and well, my mom couldn't do anything about it, because you're allowed to play. Apparently, you're allowed to have the volume as loud as you want, and apparently, you can't call the cops or do anything about this. So we just let this slide until one day, we had enough, and basically, we called the office saying of how this guy was so annoying with the loud music. So a few hours go by, and then we get a knock on the door. So we get a knock on the door. And guess who you know it? It's the grumpy old man. And the grumpy old man tells my mom, "Why did you make me not lose my fun?" Okay, I messed up that's not what he said. What he said was, "Why did you make me turn down the fun?" And my mom says, "Well, you're being too loud. Alright, if you want to enjoy your music, could you just use headphones or something? Because not everyone wants to hear your type of country music, alright? Country music is fun to hear, but sometimes we just need to focus. Some people need to work on homework. Some people need to sleep in just in general. God, why was I stumbling at words? But anyways, This guy basically sues us, telling us that if he disturbs us one more time, then he's gonna sue us because, well, apparently we were ruining his fun by, making him turn down the music, which was too loud for us to concentrate on work or, doing some activities. However, this day comes and he's still playing loud music yet again. And well, I guess my mom had enough because this time she was watching TV and well, she heard the loud music and I was just in the front room looking at my Pokemon cards, just studying them for hours and hours, looking at my Pokemon book. My mom turns to me and says, "Hey, do you mind of closing your ears? I mean, like covering up your ears cause the loud music." And I said, "Well, why not?" So I cover up my ears. However, what I didn't realize is that my mom was gonna try to get revenge on the grumpy old man. So what my mom does is that she turns the volume up way loud while putting on her type of music, which was I forgot what it was. It's one of my favorite songs. However, I don't remember the song anymore because I haven't heard it in ages. But she starts playing that, and for at least like 2 minutes, this keeps going on. However, we turn off the music, and well, he's not playing music anymore. And that's when, about 5 minutes later, after that, we heard a loud banging on the door. That's when we see the grumpy old man sitting there, all very angry. Because you know why? Because we disturb his fun again, quote unquote. Because we're trying to show him that he can't take over this apartment complex and have it his way by disturbing the peace or whatever. So he says that we're disturbing his fun, and now he's gonna tell the office that he's gonna kick us out. And the thing is that he can't kick us out because, well, he was breaking the rules. Well, he was not breaking the rules, but it was just being so annoying that we had no choice but to call the office. So he calls the office and wants us kicked out. And well, apparently this guy, this angry old man, has been reported multiple times because he's being too loud. And well, that's what you get for, well, disturbing everyone around the apartment complex. And well, nothing bad ever happened again. And well, there's a part 2 to this story, which is basically where he has a street fight, in which you guys would probably be interested in that. So if this story gets at least two likes, and I'll do a part 2 of the angry old man where he's, well, something like angry old man strikes back or whatever, something like that. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys don't press the like button, I can guarantee you that an angry old man will try to sue you because you were playing good games of old Fortnite. But yeah, I'm out. Peace.